So Amazon Luna actually seems to have improved quite a lot since I first tried it. This is playing back a replay, and as you can see, the blades of grass, they actually look quite distinct. They don't blur into each other as you would normally get if you had a very low bit rate. You can see my FPS is holding steady at 60 FPS. So Amazon Luna is doing really well and improving for sure. I don't know if I've been lucky or if it's the time of day that I'm trying this game. I've never seen it run so clearly with such clear image quality on Amazon Luna before. I tried this a while ago, this game, and it wasn't running that well, and the image quality wasn't that amazing. But right now it's actually really sharp, considering I imagine it's a native 1080p image, and my screen, my MacBook screen that I'm playing this on, is actually a 2560 by 1600 display. So actually it's running surprisingly well with that considered. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed. I think it's funny that you can run Fortnite in the replay, like from this top-down view, and it looks like it's running like an isometric style of game. Makes it look like a completely different game, like Baldur's Gate or something like that. I would actually really like it if they brought Baldur's Gate to Amazon Luna. That would be amazing. It's been a very successful game, obviously, and other cloud platforms that have added Baldur's Gate have been really successful. Like, they've got many new players on these services just because they added Baldur's Gate, because it's such a demanding game, and if you allow people to be able to run it on any system, that's really amazing for them. And it would look very nice on cloud gaming as well, because it's not too much motion heavy, so you don't need a very high bitrate to run it well, and it's an isometric style, so it looks really sharp. And you can use upscaling methods like FSR because of the top-down style, and then lack of motion. It still looks pretty good being upscaled. Yeah, I can recommend Amazon Luna as of now. If this image quality remains, and it's not just that I got lucky, I'll need to do more testing. But if this is the image quality going forward, and I hope it is, then I 100% recommend Amazon Luna as a platform, as a cloud gaming platform. I couldn't really recommend it before. I would have said, just go with GFN or go with Boosteroid, because both of them are better. But right now it's actually not too bad. It's competing pretty well image quality wise. Now it just needs the games. It needs to have new games like Baldur's Gate or Red Dead Redemption 2. Would be great if they added that. Or even a game like Overwatch 2, which is coming to more and more platforms now. It's coming to Steam. It's on Steam already. I think it would be amazing if they added it to Amazon Luna. And also Dragon Ball Z Kakarot would be a good demonstration game. And they should also add the Phoenix Rising, Immortals Phoenix Rising demo. That was a really good demo to try out cloud gaming and really sell the service and show how good it is. It's what got me into cloud gaming, is playing Immortals Phoenix Rising on Stadia. For the first time, I was so blown away by how good the quality looked and how close it was to native. I was just astonished. And if I look back now, back then, I was amazed how well it ran, but that wasn't even as good, anywhere near as good as GeForce Now. So when I ran it on GeForce Now, I was blown away again. I was amazed because you could set the bitrate up and it looked even better. And I was so impressed. That's really what sold me on cloud gaming, is playing that specific game. It was just the image quality was so good. And there's no way my PC would have been able to run at those settings. So yeah, that's what really got me into cloud gaming. It's a really great demo for cloud gaming. It's a shame Ubisoft is not doing another Phoenix game. Looks like they cancelled the sequel. Kind of a shame. But yeah, oops, it looks like I accidentally forgot to close that. But yeah, this has a queue because I'm on the free version. You can see I'm on Mac OS 12, MacBook Pro 13-inch M1 2020. I have 15 GB left, so that's pretty good. I should have enough space to continue this video a bit more. So yeah, the image quality is good overall. It's a shame they're not supporting the desktop application anymore, but I'm okay with that if they focus all of their resources just onto making the image quality on the browser as good as possible, as good as it is now. I'm okay with that. But it was good to have the desktop application, just so you could close your browser. If you had a lot of tabs open in your browser, you could close it. Wouldn't be taking up resources on your system. And it's just kind of helps to compartmentalize the different applications when you have them as different apps rather than as just tabs in a browser, because you can't easily swap between tabs in a browser. The shortcuts are a bit tricky. So yeah, good to see Amazon Luna doing as well as it is. I really hope it continues to improve rather than shut down. I don't want to see Amazon Luna shutting down. So please try it out. Purchase an Amazon Prime subscription if need be, and support cloud gaming and the future of cloud gaming, because this will bring games to a wider audience, many gamers, millions, maybe even billions, maybe even trillions. Okay, not trillions, but billions, maybe 1 billion. Let's try and get it to 1 billion. So how many people are gaming today? How many gamers are there in the world, right? Probably a lot. At least maybe 200 million is a bare minimum estimate, but probably more, much more. There's something like 8 billion people in the world. Almost 9 billion, I believe. And yeah, it's a very big portion of them are into gaming. And cloud gaming is going to make it accessible to many more. There are some concerns about cloud gaming, like power usage and how that affects the climate, and I'm not going to really get into that in this video, but I do think that's a legitimate concern, and we should try to address that and try to minimize power usage and protect the environment. The future of the environment is important. But yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of motion on the screen right now, and even then it's holding up. The image quality is looking good. Not bad at all. Let me put it back to the normal POV. Third person gameplay. There we go. and yeah, it looks really sharp, shockingly sharp. I don't know what's happening. I think they added some kind of upscaling algorithm. It's either Amazon is doing it or it's built into Chrome right now. I don't know what it is, but I need to try GeForce Now and see if that's been improved at all as well. I need to try GeForce Now on the browser, because if Amazon Luna is looking this good, then GeForce Now is probably going to look good as well, because they didn't have any upscaling algorithm built into the browser before that I was aware of. It was just so 1080p image quality did not look very good. The only other thing I can think of is if Amazon actually does use a native 1440p pixel count. I don't have the tools available to actually make the pixel count myself, but it looks substantially improved. Really impressive. So yeah, if you have an Amazon Prime subscription, there's no reason not to try this out now. And if you don't, then you can take out a trial for Amazon Prime for like 1 week, and it will allow you to try Fortnite for free. And I think you can do a value comparison versus GeForce Now versus the other cloud gaming providers and see if it's a good value proposition for you. If you don't need to play other games like the many other games that the other cloud gaming providers have, if Fortnite is your main game, or if you just want to play the games that are in the Amazon Luna library, Luna Plus library, then you can think of getting this one. It might be a better value if you make use of Amazon Prime Delivery and Prime Video and Prime Music and Prime Books and whatever other stuff comes with Prime, I can't remember. If you make use of those things, then it could be a better value for you, especially if you get Student Prime, then probably get it half price or something like that. Then it's probably a good value proposition compared to buying outright a cloud gaming service just on its own. But I would love to see more games come to this platform. It would be really amazing. And I think they are promoting Amazon Luna a bit more nowadays, which is good. So they did take on board the suggestion that I made before. They have put that into action. I don't know if they watched my video, unlikely, but if they did, then thank you for promoting the service and improving the service more. Yeah, overall, it's good. GeForce Now is obviously pretty good as well. Yeah. I will need to do more testing in the future. But it does seem like the application, when I tried the application version of Luna, and it didn't look as sharp. I don't know if I'm imagining it, but it did not look as sharp as this. So I just think they are doing something specifically for the browser version. And remember, they dropped support for the application. The only reason I can still use the application is because I had it installed before they dropped support. I still had it installed on my system. So yeah, overall, it's a very bright future for cloud gaming. Despite the shutdown of Stadia, which was very bad news, and despite the shutdown of Anywhere, which is very sad as well, because they were one of the few cloud gaming providers that offered the launcher, your own hard drive space to launch any game you want. They were one of the few pioneers, and it's sad. It's always sad to see another cloud gaming provider die. But I feel like Amazon has the backing necessary to provide a good cloud gaming service if they chose to, and if they really wanted to improve and bring on board more games, they could be successful 100%. I don't think they'll ever beat GeForce Now. I'd be surprised. But I do think they will be successful to some degree, to a great degree. I think cloud gaming will be huge, absolutely huge in the future, and it is, in my opinion, worth investing, improving, getting games on board, getting publishers on board, and just there's a lot of money to be made in this industry. I've even considered myself getting into the business of providing a cloud gaming service. I don't know how much work that would entail. I imagine it does entail a massive amount of work to get the server infrastructure. Not only just that, but also even just trying to advertise your product, your service. We saw how Enware struggled. We saw how Shadow struggled, Shadow Tech, and they even went bankrupt. And we saw even Google, with all of their financial backing, even they failed. But they might come back. They might revive Stadia. Who knows? Anything could happen. They might come back with the YouTube playables thing that they're testing with YouTube, doing the games. And Netflix, even Netflix is now joining in, trying to get into the cloud gaming market because they see a potential for profit, a lot of profit in this industry. Gaming is a new entertainment industry and it's becoming huge. There's a lot of money to be made here. It's just we need to exploit it, basically. Tap into the market that is there and that exists. So it's an already existing market because there's so many gamers already, but there's also a new market, separate, distinct market that is made up of new players that have never played games before because it was too inconvenient to really access and they wouldn't have really bothered. But cloud gaming gives us this convenience that you can play on a browser, you can play anywhere, any device. I don't think we're quite at the point where you can realistically play anywhere because we don't have the internet infrastructure in place. 5G is not good enough yet to really give you that experience of a high quality native looking gameplay. I think we're getting there. I think with Wi-Fi 7 we will see a lot of improvements. I think the technology is improving, no doubt about it. So thank you for watching. I hope this was a interesting gameplay. I certainly found it interesting just to watch. So we are coming out of Luna for now. Thanks for watching. Excellent. Really impressed. Maybe later I will try Luna Plus. Depends what games really they give you. How do I see which games it actually comes with? So this is Prime members, we get these games. Oh, I think I've never seen this one. Batora, what is this? Need to give this a try for sure. Oh, it looks like a isometric style as well. That's nice. Yeah, I definitely want to try this one. Choice driven isometric action adventure. Yeah, that's good. I think isometric style of games actually works really well with cloud gaming. Obviously I have Rainbow Six Siege. So it's showing here, I click on Fortnite and it's actually showing 1080p, so it was running at 1080p presumably, but it looked like 1440p. Like when you see my Mac has a built-in display 2560 by 1600. It looked native, it really did look native, almost native. So the upscaling is working really well, I guess. So yeah, that's all I have for today. Thanks for watching.